Can you ask what would he do if he wasn't doing music? Yeah, for sure. I'll add that in there. Me in too. Lexi, oh, so sweet. What his favorite song is. I have a question for him. How fun would Daydream be to perform live on a scale of 1 to 10? I feel like he's gonna say 10, but I'll write a few of these down. So we're question. I love that. I won't be surprised if he's late. Is he typically late? Ask him where he's going for university after his gap year. What inspired him to write music? That's a good one too. Something about his sisters. Yeah, we actually got a question asking him like what his favorite thing is about his sisters from one of our Instagram followers. So that might be a good question too, I think. Who do you want to collab with? Hi, Jesse. How do I get on iHeart in Australia to play John's songs? I don't know. Can you ask how many songs we can expect on the album? That's a good question too. Ask him the best song, his best song from another artist, like his favorite song. Can I ask him what his favorite One Direction song is? Important question. Do you like pineapple on pizza? Personally, I'm gonna answer this. I know it's not for me, but I don't like it. But I also ask him when the next album's coming out. Yeah, I want to know that too. You were in the other live. Amazing, Elizabeth. Love it. Johnny's usually late to things. Interesting. I think I did in the very beginning of the pandemic when we were doing like Instagram lives. I did one with Johnny. I don't remember him being late. And for interviews too, it's never stuck out to me that he has been late. But yeah, maybe he has. I don't know. But we'll see. I mean, it is 7:01, so he's late, guys. Hello.
What's up?
How's it going?
Pretty good, pretty good. I just got home from a session,
nice.
Like 1 minute ago.
Oh, so you're like just getting home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, thank you for taking the time. It's good to see you.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
Your fans are already coming through with all of the questions, as I'm sure you're quite familiar with. So we're gonna jump into I said to them too that we'll get as many questions out of you as possible. So this might be like one giant rapid fire.
Okay, that's fine. Let's do it.
Okay, sweet. Okay, we got to talk about Daydream. The new song is out. Congratulations on the song, first of all.
Thank you so much. Thank you. I'm very happy. It's finally out.
Yeah, it's great. What was the inspiration behind it? Tell us about it.
So I actually didn't write Daydream. That was it was a group of writers in LA that I've worked with before, but I didn't write Daydream. I find it really hard to write those kinds of songs, like the upbeat, like for radio, like you know what I mean. Like that's just like not my forte. Like for example, like we just wrote like it's like kind of sad, but it like a bit of a bit of an indie little type vibe. So yeah, but that song, the reason that you know, like I was comfortable still singing it, even though I didn't write it, and I still believed in it, was because, you know, I just resonated with it. I do the same thing. You know, I daydream pretty much all the time about people, about things, about conversations, about music. So the song means a lot to me, and I also just love singing it. I love hearing it. So yeah.
Yeah, that's great. What about the music video? Where did you guys shoot that? Was it here in Toronto?
It was in Toronto. It was all around. We went to there's like a parking garage in, I don't even know what the area is called. I have zero awareness of like downtown, but so we felt with the parking garage was in downtown Toronto which was scary because we had a smoke machine, and I thought somebody was gonna like call the cops. We had no permits. Like it was, yeah, we were hopes and prayers. That's what we were riding on. So um, it was super fun. We did it there, and then we also went to like by like Rebel area, like by the docks. We were filming some stuff down there, and then we went to the beach and we went to Woodbine, and chopped it up. Then I got in the water, and that sucked, but it's a good video. I like how it turned out.
Yeah, I like how it turned out too. Was that concept like brought to you and they're like, okay, this is what we want to do? Or did you have a hand in that at all?
I knew that I wanted the video to be um, as close to reality. I have a hard time explaining it, but basically I wanted to be like living in the daydream in the video. So the my uh, like thoughts to the director were like I want to um, I want it to look pretty normal, but have just like little things just be just a little bit off, so that you know that you're not living in reality. Um, so these comments are crazy. So that's something nuts. I'm not reading that, but yeah, I knew I wanted the. I didn't. So I gave that to Alex, who directed the video, and
Okay, we're getting questions here. What is your dream collaboration? A lot of people want to know.
oh, what's going on here? You see
What's
that
that?
little disco thing?
Oh,
The
nice.
the gifts they catch me off guard every time.
Right.
Somebody put flash on me last time, and I was freaking out. I had no idea what was going
Yeah,
on.
we did one with AJR last week, and somebody just kept putting sunglasses on them the entire time. It was
Yeah,
hilarious.
it was crazy. I was like trying to like watch them, but I don't know. Dream collaboration, like dream, probably like Drake or Justin Bieber. I like Post Malone. Um, I really don't think about it that much. I like I'm really like I'm not the type of person that is uh is really like a fan of one person. Do you know what I mean? Like I kind of just I like what I like. I like two songs from every artist, and that's what my playlist look like. There are so I just want to do collabs in general. Like I need to start, opening up my style of music and getting some outside opinions because I feel like it gets stale after a while. But definitely like Drake, Justin Bieber, of course, The Weeknd, like
Right.
everybody like, dope that I love. Amir Obi is
Yeah.
a big one. He's probably like my favorite artist.
Yeah, and a lot of artists from Ontario too. So I feel like that'd be all the more reason.
Of course.
Yeah. How did you feel about getting your first gold record in Canada this year?
That was really cool. That was so cool. Um, I I don't really like not that I don't care, but like I'm not like I don't base my like level of success or happiness or whatever off of like what like words I'm getting or like whatever. But that was really cool because that's like a childhood like I've always wanted like like a gold record. Oh my god,
There you
a
go.
gold yeah. Oh, a gold record, like it was always a thing for me. So it was really cool that finally happened, especially on What If that song, and I have a complicated relationship. So it was cool that it was with that one.
Yeah, that's so sweet. Somebody asked, what is your favorite country to visit?
I really like. This isn't a country, but I really like Amsterdam. I really like performing there and also just like walking around. I love that everyone, like nobody drives and everyone's on bikes and stuff, which I think is dope. Uh, can you see this thing? The little disco ball?
I can see the sunglasses when I go on you, but nothing else.
Oh, there's a disco ball that was moshing around. I don't know. Um, I really like Italy. I'm going there in a few weeks. I've never done a show there, but it's just a very nice country. It's also the homeland. So it's nice to be there.
Nice. I'm Dutch myself, so Amsterdam is like my home.
Oh, sweet,
Yeah,
sweet.
that's awesome. That's so sweet. A lot of people want to know when the next album's coming out.
Earliest estimate is like springtime. This thing is crazy. 3% homeland. People are tripping my level of Italian, and I don't like that.
Oh, yeah.
I'm full Italian. Nothing else. I forget what I was saying.
Yeah. What's a song that you've had on repeat all summer?
Want Beef 2.0 by YSN Flow. It's so good. So good. I can't even tell you how many songs how many times I've played that song. And Beast Mode by Burna Boy. I listen to a lot of rap, like mostly rap. Oh, what else? There's some banger EDM songs that I've been listening to as well. I can get my playlist up.
Would you ever venture into rap? Would you ever like try a different genre in that way?
No, I would. I would look like a moron if I tried to rap and I'd sound like a dummy. But I do love listening to it, and I appreciate the art form.
Yeah, I appreciate the self awareness too. That's good.
Yeah,
what song of yours?
Yeah, you gotta know when. Yeah, sorry, you gotta know when to chill, and rap is not my thing.
Yeah. What song of yours do you find is the closest to your life / reality?
It's a good question. That's a hard question to answer. A lot of songs are about specific things, and obviously I don't live like specific experiences over and over again.
Mm-hmm.
I get this is the depressing answer, but I guess like Flaws, because it's a song about like my insecurities and like sadness, and that happens from time to time. So I guess that's probably the most consistent theme.
That's good. I like that answer. That's awesome. Is there anything that fans have ever done for you that has specifically stuck out to you?
When I can't wrap my head around people buying things for me. Like people, somebody bought me cologne, and I used it for like until it ran out. Like I was so, it was so awesome. It was like Gucci cologne. It was so nice. I was like, why are you buying me things? Like I don't, I just saw somebody said I got a phobias tattoo. When people get tattoos of like my lyrics or like uh, just like anything that has to like do with something I've done, like that's crazy. Cause that's like that's such a commitment, and it like it's mind blowing to me. But I appreciate it a lot.
Yeah, tattoo. That's permanent. That's like now a bond that person has with you for the rest. That's a long term commitment.
I don't think I could ever put something on my body like I have 2 tattoos. One here that says my like sister's birthdays, and then one here that is like the day I started music. Obviously, 2 things that are very important to me and will always be important to me. I guess, if you look at it like it represents a specific moment in your life, that's cool as well. But yeah, I find that crazy, but I do appreciate it.
Yeah. Do you have any more tattoos that you want to get?
Absolutely. Of course. If I had my way, I would be fully tatted right now, like all my entire body, except for like my like head, like my face. Right. I don't like I do, but not on me.
Is it the parents that are stopping you from doing that?
Yeah, my dad. Every time one of us gets a tattoo, he's like, "So nice." I'm like, "All right."
But yeah, my mom's the same way. I get that. Yeah. What would you be doing if you didn't do music?
I'd probably just be going to university, doing whatever everybody else is doing my age. Maybe I would have been a hockey star. Probably not though. I wasn't very good. I don't know. I'd just be living. I think about that a lot. Like it's crazy. Like if my sister and I didn't make it, or maybe I'd be doing music some other way. You know what I mean? Maybe I'd be a guitarist. But yeah, I think that's crazy because like when Darian and I started doing music, literally like it was it was like so for fun. Like there was not even like an inkling of like, oh, this could actually turn into something until like I'd been doing it already for like 4 years. So yeah, I'd probably just be doing whatever, going to university, partying.
Right. You didn't even think in those 4 years, like, oh, maybe this could turn into like a job or a career.
I like I wasn't really aware that that could even be a possibility. I was also like 8 years old.
Right.
Uh, I think it was like when I was like 12-ish. That's kind of when I started to like put two and two together. Like, oh, I could do this for forever. Um, and that was really cool. And I want to do it forever, so I'm gonna keep going.
Yeah. Somebody just asked, was there ever a time where you weren't motivated to work on music? Do you go
All the
through
time,
those like highs and lows? Yeah.
for sure. Music is a big commitment, and especially at this stage that I'm at, like it's pretty much consumes my life, and that can get very tiring. And especially if you get discouraged for some reason or the other, you just have to remember why you're doing it. You know what I mean? Like why? Because I love it. That's why. Um, like you can. Everyone goes through highs and lows and losing motivation. That's a normal thing. Um, but yeah, for sure. I always find my way home though. But we're always good.
Yeah, that's good. Did you find the pandemic, did it kind of help you be more creative because you slowed down a lot, or was it kind of the opposite?
Um, Hard to say because I was definitely still writing about different stuff and uh, writing about like when you're constantly doing new things, there's so much content to write about. Like there's a million things going on, but when we were like peak lockdown, I was like having to like really like dig deep and like find concepts for songs, and it got significantly harder. But I don't know, it might have been like good practice, and now I'm better off for it. Who knows?
Yeah, for sure. Let's see what else people have here. What's the hardest thing that you've had to face starting music so young?
Legitimacy in the industry for sure, especially because I started on social media. Big thing. It's just like branding, but it was definitely that was probably the biggest struggle. Um, like for so long, I was like always like the youngest in the room. Like I was like the little kid. Um, and now like I'm 18. I'm like an adult. Uh, but yeah, legitimacy was tough. Even when I got signed to Universal, when I was like 15, there were still questions of legitimacy. Like, oh, the Universal just signed a social media singer, and you know that, like, sure, I sang on social media, but that's not the goal. That's not what I've ever really been.
Right. Why do you think that there's such a bad stigma when it comes to that?
Um, there's like a very like classist. That's the wrong word, but it's the only one that I can think of right now. There's like the mindset from like people in like the traditional industry, like people that are that are just like have a normal amount of like followers on social media, uh, tend to look way down upon uh, people that started on social media or are on social media. I think if you are genuinely passionate about music, who cares if you started on TikTok, if you started on Instagram or whatever else, YouTube, Musically. Um, if you're genuinely passionate about music, if you're treating it as a joke and you just want to be more famous or you want to make a then I don't respect that and I will look down upon you. But if you genuinely love it, just like let people live, you know? Like I'll go into like sessions or like I'll like meet people sometimes, and then afterwards, oh, and then afterwards they're like, oh, like you're actually, um, you can actually sing, or like you're actually an artist, man. I'm like, yeah, like that's what I've been saying for like 10 years, man. But nobody listened to me. Feels like a Zoom call. Okay, we can hear. I think something happened with your mic. Oh. I go to class though. I was with the OG. Go to class. What's up, guys? How's it going? Oh no, you're frozen. Okay, I guess we'll just chop it up. What's up, guys? How's it going? Matthew Gray Gubler. It's not all.